Hi, this is Ron Rowland from Money and Markets TV. Here in Texas, we expect summer to be hot, with temperatures in the triple digits. But this year has been worse than usual. And to make matters worse, we're in the middle of a severe drought, too. In central Texas, where I live, we're actually hoping for hurricanes so we can get a little rainfall. But in addition to the weather, hurricanes can also make a big difference in your investment strategy. Today, I want to talk about three groups of exchange traded funds that can be directly affected by hurricanes, and not in the ways that you might expect. The first category of ETFs focuses on energy services. These are companies like Halliburton and Baker Hughes that don't own any oil or gas, they just pull it out of the ground. Energy service stocks that specialize in offshore operations have the most to lose from hurricanes because they're usually the first victims when a storm enters the Gulf of Mexico. But these same stocks can sometimes make huge gains after a hurricane strikes. The reason is simple. They are the companies that will be called upon to replace and repair damaged equipment. Investing in energy services through an ETF instead of individual stocks is a good way to mitigate the risk. So I want to highlight three of the largest funds in this industry. But keep in mind, this sector is volatile, even when the weather is fine. So if you own any of these, keep a careful eye on them over the next couple of months. The second type of company I want to talk about today is Energy Master Limited Partnerships. They generate income by storing and transporting oil and gas. If they have nothing to store or transport, income can quickly drop to zero. Why would a pipeline run out of oil? Well, one reason might be that the oil well at the other end of the pipe is closed down by a hurricane. The math is pretty simple. No production equals no product into the pipeline equals no money out of the pipeline. Under normal circumstances, this risk is pretty low. So if you own any of these top MLP exchange traded notes, I wouldn't rush out of them. In fact, a big storm that disrupts production could actually be a buying opportunity. So, what's the third industry most affected by hurricanes? Well, who's the first to swoop in after a storm strikes? Insurance adjusters. They aren't there just to be nice either. The companies need to know their liabilities, and they need to know quickly. The impact of a big storm on the insurance sector is oddly unpredictable. Of course, they would much prefer to collect premiums and never pay any claims, but they know they'll have to pay out sometimes. Hurricanes are a problem only if the damage is more than the company's analysts had expected. But if you own any of these insurance sector ETFs, keep a close eye on them during hurricane season. You may get an unexpected dip or a surprising bonus. I do want to warn specifically about one of these funds, the PowerShares KBW Property and Casualty Insurance ETF. It's thinly traded and often goes days without any trades, so I suggest you steer clear. Hurricanes are a force of nature we can't control, but thanks to modern technology, we can know when they're coming. These three groups of ETFs are all affected by them, sometimes negatively and sometimes positively. Now you know which ETFs to keep your eye on as you track hurricanes this season. I'm Ron Rowland from Money Markets TV. Thanks for watching.